majid isitokubela supply yami lesi mina ngiyayisupporta kodwa
Simukani mali yakhe supply wami thina siyancane
ngiyazi bafowethu ukuthi ngiyanqanywa mina ngincene ukuthi fill up the table
count the empties
fill up.
Hello everybody, Nate Patterson from Solo Productions. Welcome to another episode of Solo Productions. This is our first episode down in the studios at Focus TV. Okay, we got a great show for you today. We got some brothers from P3 Enterprises, some young brothers that are entrepreneurs here in Springfield, and we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about them and find out who they are, find out what kind of business they got, and how they can help you. So stay tuned. My name is Nate Patterson, and as promised, P3 Enterprises. I got some brothers here, some hard-working brothers that took the initiative, went on their own, started their own business. Now they, what do you say, clocking dollars or making loot? All right. So let me introduce them, and you guys can meet them.
How you doing?
All right.
I'm Andre.
Andre.
Kyle, nice to meet you.
How you doing, Kyle? And we got over here
Calvin Wiggins.
Mr. Wiggins. All right. So, Andre, right?
Yes.
All right. Tell me something about P3. No, first of all, tell me something about you and how you got started.
My name's Andre, Yarns, of course. I grew up in Springfield, been here my whole life. Always been a worker of some sort. Always been someone geared to make money, geared to try to find money some way, somehow. Whether it was landscaping from my mom, my grandma, my aunts. I delivered newspapers as a youngin'. I remember when I was about 7th grade, I made my first $100 selling candy.
$100 selling what candy?
Something, Hershey bars.
You know, when I was a kid, I sold something called Catherine Bike candies. I ordered them, put my grandmother's name down. They never got sold. We ate them.
Yeah, it's life. Yeah, but I was always about selling them,
right,
making money. You know what I mean? I was a kid. I wanted to eat candy too, but it was about profit.
So what gave you this this drive to make money? I mean, where did that come from?
Hunger.
Hunger?
You know what I mean? Straight, really just like that. Growing up, getting introduced to the streets pretty young. Not really introduced them behind anything but my own bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just getting caught up with friends,
right,
and doing the wrong things. Eventually, I was on my own, and I had to provide food for myself. You know what I mean? So I had to eat, and trying to eat, you go get money.
So, P3 Enterprises, what exactly does that mean?
Proud to persevere, to prosper is what P3 stands for, the 3 Ps. And that is who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I wake up every day and I'm okay with my name. I look in the mirror and I'm fine with who I am. Perseverance, teacher told me in about 3rd grade that I had perseverance, and I never forgot it. I work hard. I don't quit. You know what I mean? I've been in a lot of tough situations. I got a lot of experience in life, and I don't quit on much. You know, I give it my all and I keep going. And then prosperity. I think that's what we're all here for, to grow, to to grow. Growth is really important.
Okay.
I think that's all prosperity is.
Okay.
You're better today than you were yesterday.
Better today than you are tomorrow, right?
That's it. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So P3 Enterprises. What does P3 do? You told us what it stands for. Now, what do you do?
We're entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, so that's what I'm teaching my employees to be. So we do a little bit of everything. We do landscaping right now. That's how the business started. Started with just landscaping. Actually, this year has been our best year. We actually were able to grow a lot. We got a really good contract. We were working with Yellow Brick earlier in the year. And from our landscaping business, we actually grew and was able to land a detail location. And we've been detailing since last year. It was part of the business. This year we landed a location. And we're at 50 Maple Street, East Longmeadow, and we detail cars out there. And those are the two cores of the business. As of late, we've ventured off into marketing.
Okay.
Mainly because we need to make more money for us.
What marketing? Talk to me about that. I'm interested because I know when I first talked to you at the restaurant, you told me about marketing, and I got to be honest with you. I'm like, what does marketing have to do with detailing in lawn care, right? So I'm interested in that. Tell me how does that jive with your business?
Okay. So this is just all my thoughts. This is all me. I believe marketing is vital to any business or brand, whoever you are. You have to market your business. People have to see it. People have to see it repeatedly. Nobody buys something. Most people don't buy it the first time they see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It might take at least 10 times, maybe more than that. And that's how the human brain works.
Okay.
And I understand that. So I believe that I need to market better. Marketing is not cheap. If I wanted to put a commercial on your TV show, it might be a nice fee. You know?
It probably costs about $1 million, but go ahead.
Right. It'd probably be a nice fee. So I figured the best way to market would be to sell marketing. If I sell it, I'm actually branding myself. I'm pushing my brand even more.
Right.
Because now I'm going out getting more customers. I have landscaping customers. I have detailing customers. Now my customers are business owners.
Okay.
I'm a business owner, so I go to another business owner and ask him, would he like to market his business to my customers? And most times, 9 times out of 10, as long as I'm affordable, he's going to do that.
Okay. So how's business?
Business is great.
Business is booming. Huh?
Business, business is consistent. I'm going to make money because that's what I know how to do.
Okay.
So I can't ask for much more than consistency. Business is hard. It's hard work.
Yeah.
Every day is a learning experience. It's hard. It's not easy.
So tell me, you want to talk about your employees and how do you hire or how do you get new employees or how do they find you? What's happening with that?
The way everything has been going, pretty much, been letting God lead. I've been needing. Sometimes I need more work. Need more work for the employees I have. Sometimes I need more employees for the work I have.
Right.
So, however the day goes, pretty much, is where we stand. As of late, we've been a little bit more consistent, like I said. So we do have consistent. We have a few full-time employees who are working. How do I find my employees? Pretty much, honestly, you find a good worker working.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Most of my employees are not coming from work. Most of them are coming from not working.
Right.
So how I find my employees, I'm looking for those people who are not working, pretty much, because I need effort, I need time, I need hard work, and it's really important to me to help these people who are not working, because it's usually not their fault they're not working. It's not because they couldn't find a job. It's usually because they don't have the motivation to want to work, and they need somebody to push them.
Well, let me ask you this question, right? How liberal are you with your employees? I mean, a lot of jobs they're picky about who they hire. Okay, number one. Number two, they don't want to hire anybody with a shady history or anything. How liberal are you with that?
My employees, honestly, there's no hold bars. I mean, if I was to be honest about myself, people who might know me know who I am. You know what I mean? I don't come from a pretty background myself either, so your background means nothing to me.
Right.
What means everything to me, my only requirement for any employee that works at P3 is that they grow.
Okay.
You have to take on the business, the brand. You can't quit. I'll never fire you.
Okay. Can I get a job?
Yeah, come work.
Never fired? Because I ain't going to show up, man. I just want the job and a paycheck.
But that is what most of my employees are looking for.
Okay.
And that's what they come and they don't get. Because at my job, I don't encourage, you don't count hours here.
There you go.
You count work.
Okay.
That work gets paid.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
My employees are paid commission based off the work that they apply is how they get paid.
What's a normal work day for you? How long?
A normal work day for me?
For you and your crew?
Well, I got shifts because my crew doesn't want to work as much as I want to work.
Dude, how big are you?
I mean, I got guys that work from 8 to 2, and then I got guys that come in from maybe 2 to 7.
Okay.
So most of my guys that come in 2 to 7 are people that's coming out of high school.
Well, that's 11 hours.
Yeah. My days, yesterday I was working till about midnight. So they left at around 7, and I was working till about midnight. So my days are about 17 hours plus, and I do that 6 days a week.
And you sleep when?
When I sleep. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it'll pay off. It'll
Uh-huh.
pay off. Right now, my investment is not into, I want to get bigger, but my investment is into my employees. My investment is into my community.
So tell me this: is your business P3 landscaping and well, I'm looking at it. Okay, lawn care, maintenance, and all that kind of stuff. So it's seasonal.
It would be seasonal if I was seasonal,
Okay.
but I work.
All right.
So I got the detail shop. If you know anything about, it's a car wash also. We do 100% hand washing.
Okay.
We detail cars. We detail your whole car for about $100. Come see us. Other than that, yeah, the car wash business picks up in the winter.
Does it?
Yeah, car washes. Yeah, if you think about it, if I wash your car in the summer, how long is it gonna stay clean?
That's true, but it's cold in winter.
If I wash it in the summer, you washed it so it would get clean.
Right.
And now I cleaned it, and it's clean for 2 weeks. Now you wash it in the winter so it would get clean, and I wash it and it's dirty in 2 days.
Exactly.
You'll be back.
Slush and stuff.
Yeah, I mean you want your car clean.
I hear you.
So we do that in the winter. Right now we're getting into snow plowing. Right now it's cold and it's fall, so leaves is dropping and we're doing fall cleanup. We're marketing for that. You'll see our flyers around. If I can get this from you, we got pink, we got green, blue, purple. We're hitting Springfield, Longmeadow, East Longmeadow, Hamden, Chicopee. We're going everywhere, promote our business, marketing, and like I said, with that, we want to take other brands with us. You know what I mean? Like Kai and Eli's, even Solo Productions.
Amen.
Take everybody. I mean, go brand you and all our small businesses to other communities.
Well, see, you said branding. That's the key word. Branding yourself, and now you're into branding other companies, which is why you do networking or marketing.
Yes.
Right.
Now your customers become my customers.
Okay.
Your network becomes my network, and mine becomes yours.
See what I mean? See what I mean? It's all right here. It's all right here. Right? I mean, one look at this brother, okay, and people would probably say, "Oh, I don't know if I want to hire him." But look at what you're missing. You know, as a matter of fact, right now, he really don't need your business because, I mean, you be hired by you, right? He needs you to collaborate with him. Okay, that's the level that he's on. Okay, all right. So tell me something about, you got anything else coming up, or let's see, what do we got? We got lawn care, we got detailing, we got plowing. What else you got working?
So right now, I would be just mainly advertising our leaf removal, and we like to give back in the community. So right now, we're doing a clothing drive.
Okay.
And that clothing drive is all month, the whole month of October, and that's the starting point. So
Clothing drive for what?
winter clothes and coats.
For who?
For who? For people who need them. Whoever would desire to have them.
So it's not just designated to the homeless. It's just anybody.
Whoever will want them.
Okay.
We're gonna go. Our target market would be to the people who don't have a roof over their head, who need to keep warm.
Okay.
So yeah, we're having a clothing drive right now. We're trying to give back to our community, not just ours, but even let's reach out to the communities like East Longmeadow, that where my business is, even into some of the other communities like Chicopee, and like just reach out, grow, like expand, and get people who have the ability to be able to give, and give them the opportunity to, because most people don't have a problem with it, just don't have the time, or they don't want to put the effort for it. So we're going around. We have drop-off locations right now. We're in Big Lots on Cooley Street. We're in Sweet Frog, which is a frozen yogurt restaurant, and that is in East Longmeadow.
Okay.
For Springfield, we're in the Final Touch Barbershop, which is on State Street. We're in Kai and Eli's, which is on Sumner Avenue. We're in the Urban League, which is down on Federal Street. We're in Hair Connection, which is on State Street also.
Okay.
And I think you can come to Maple Street, 50 Maple, East Longmeadow, and make a donation there also.
Now, didn't you do something down at the homeless shelter? were
No,
telling me
it
about?
wasn't the homeless shelter. We on June 21st, we
Okay.
had a free car wash. We had a free car wash at Walgreens on State Street. where we accepted food donations for the open pantry. That was our first one. It was a huge success. We washed over 50 cars that day. It was a really good day.
Well, brother, what was your motivation for doing anything for the open pantry? I mean, that just comes from the heart, okay? And most young people don't think about the open pantry. What puts that on your mind?
Like I told you, how my money, hungry.
Okay.
I know that June 21st was around the time school was getting out. I know that there's a lot of people who don't work. Mainly because this is my beliefs, my opinion solely. Springfield is filled with poverty. So with that being said, there's a lot of people who don't work, and with them not working, when these kids got out of school, who's feeding them?
Right.
You know what I mean? And the kids get the short end of the stick.
Okay.
And it just gets passed on to them, and that's the same thing that they're gonna pass to their kids, unless somebody shows them something different.
Okay, so why don't you tell our audience? Okay, now why don't you tell our audience how they can get in contact with P3, how they can find out about your services and yada yada yada.
I would say that you can contact us on Facebook, facebook.com/BP3Proud. You can call me on my cell phone, 413-686-0052. You can call the office, 50 Maple Street, East Long Meadow, Mass, 413-224-4199. I mean, you can email us. You can see us wherever you see us. You're going to see our green shirts around, our flyers, mainly phone call, email, text message. Our email address is proud, P-R-O-U-D, the number 2, persevere, P-E-R-S-E-V-E-R-E, @gmail.com. And you can reach us there. And we're just willing to grow, looking to grow. If you got a brand that you want to promote, contact us. You got some leaves you need cleaned up, contact us. You want to get your car clean, contact us. You want to donate, contact us. You want to do a community service event, contact us.
Okay. All right. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back on the other side of the break, we're going to bring in a couple of employees of P3, and we're going to find out if this brother telling the truth. We'll be right back. Solo Production.
C squared. Take a look at the diagram here.
Okay, welcome back to Solo Productions. We're here with P3 Enterprises. Some young brothers that decided to take it on themselves to start their own company, and it looks like they're being pretty prosperous. We brought on a couple employees to see what happens, see what's going on at P3 and whatnot. Introduce yourself again, brother.
I'm Kyle Tucker. I work for P3.
And what do you do at P3?
I do car detailing, and we're starting landscaping again.
Car detail and landscape. How long you been with them?
Like a year.
Like a year? So tell me about your experiences at P3. Let's see if Brother Andre is right on point with what he was saying, man.
Well, working for P3, it's fun. It shows you more. Like coming from Springfield, my school really teaches like technology, so I had to like learn from Andre how to detail.
Okay.
He taught me how to detail. He showed me. It took me like a good month and a half to really get it. But when I got it, it stuck with me.
Really?
Yeah.
And you've been there for a year?
Yeah.
Okay. And brother, Mr. Wiggins, right?
Calvin Wiggins.
Calvin Wiggins. He's the big man of the crew, man. I ain't messing with this dude. But so tell me, brother, how was your experience at P3 and what do you do?
Well, I pretty much do the same thing as my partner here.
Mm-hmm.
Auto detailing. You know what I mean? We started landscaping pretty soon. I actually just joined the crew, but I've known them for a while. I mean,
Yeah.
it was hard trying to find a job and whatnot. So
That's good when you join.
Okay. Well, when did you join?
like last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
So you're a newbie, man. You like brand new. He gonna make the cut?
I mean, yeah.
He gonna make the cut?
As long as he shows up, I told you, I don't find nobody. as long as he want to work, he got a job.
Okay. Okay. Well, somebody tell me one of the most interesting things that you've done at P3. You know that really impressed you.
Well, coming from Springfield to work in East Long Meadow, I really thought it was like just leaving Springfield for like 20 minutes, like going to Forest Park. It's not. I went to work one day, seen a Porsche, what was it, Panamera?
Panamera.
A Panamera.
So, where he might have heard about that car before, seeing it was in like a Meek Mill songs or something.
Right.
It's not something that simply see in the video. You don't see it driving around Springfield.
No, you don't. You know what? Say that name again.
Panamera?
Panamera.
Porsche
right?
Panamera.
Porsche. My son, he lives in Atlanta. Does pretty well. All right. He's driving a Porsche Cayenne SUV, whatever it is, right? And he had to have it fixed. So he went to the Porsche dealer. He came back with that. You know what I mean? And yo, Dad. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, it's just a car. But it's a nice car.
It's a nice car. It ain't just a car.
He told me it was top of the line stuff. I didn't know, man, because I didn't know all that stuff, man. But yeah,
They sell, I think, about 75,000 a year, so it's not a popular car.
Not a popular car.
Yeah, I'm Porsche.
It's
I mean, everybody can't afford that.
Exactly. and that's the difference between growing up in Springfield and working in East Long Meadow.
Okay.
Everybody can't afford a car like that. So in growing up in Springfield, the demographic that we have, we can't afford a lot of things.
You can't.
So what demographic did you target in your business?
Out there, we're targeting same working class people. People who get up and go to work every day.
Right.
Difference out there is a lot of them people own businesses. They're going to work for themselves every day.
Okay.
And I mean, when I say that you can't afford that type of car, when I say afford, I teach my employees about affordability.
Mm-hmm.
They learn that just because you can pay for something doesn't mean you can afford it.
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that? I mean I believe parents should stop buying their 3-year-old child shoes that cost $75 when that child, when they turn 18 and that shoe costs $150, they don't have a job that can buy that shoe. They have a job that can pay for that shoe. They can go to work 25, 30 hours, make $150, and go buy that sneaker and be broke.
You know, when I was a kid, right, which is like back when the dinosaurs was around and stuff like that, right? But what you just said, man, brought back some memories because, the big thing back then was Chuck Taylor's, Converse. Okay, they were just hitting, and, man, they're like your Jordans today. All right, you had on Converse, man, you was the one, right? You was a baller. You was a ball player and whatnot. Everybody else had on, some slip slides or Adidas or Nike, man. But Chuck Taylor's were for the players, the ball players. But they cost $9.95. Now that don't sound like a lot of money to you guys, right? But that's the same as you saying they cost $75 and $100 per sneaker. You know what I mean? So what our parents did was we had summer jobs. We had summer jobs back then, so we worked our summer jobs to pay for our sneakers to go to school and whatnot, right? So now you're providing the same type of opportunity, okay, for the brothers and sisters coming out of the inner city, okay, or that demographic,
Right.
all right, to be able to afford the wares that they want to do.
Exactly.
And I think that's a good thing. Mr. Wiggins, what do you think your future holds in this company?
Well, actually, I really don't know, but nah, I mean, I'm willing to see where it goes.
Okay. All right. And you?
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah. You've been there for a year. You must have some type of future already
Yeah.
figured out.
I'm planning to own this business sooner or later.
Uh-oh.
Competition.
Uh-oh. You want to own a franchise, man.
Yeah, I really do want to own like the landscaping part, and he can keep the auto detailing, and I can help build him money.
Then he can.
And you can?
Why not?
You gonna give him the business?
Why not?
Not give, but you know,
You gonna give it away?
If he works for it,
Uh-huh.
he wants a business. Why wouldn't I invest into my employee wanting to work for himself? Why wouldn't I let him show him how to save money
Right.
and buy a truck? Show him how to save money and buy equipment, and then teach him how to get. He's gonna know how to get clientele. He's gonna know how to do the work. Why would I bar him from doing that? In 10 years, we can partner again
Okay.
and be even bigger.
Well, what I just said, are you thinking about expanding? You know?
Oh yeah, definitely. Hopefully honestly, if I can really keep working, keep growing,
Uh-huh.
by maybe like by next summer. I'm hoping by March, but I'll say next summer. We got another detail location. I'm looking in West Springfield right now. I'm looking by that other rotary.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So
now your competition is up in up by Dearborn.
No, honestly,
that's your competition.
he's not my competition. My competition mainly is Golden Nozzle.
Golden Nozzle.
Yeah, I'm not chasing no detailers. I'm chasing the guys with the money.
Okay.
Honestly, I mean, I'm chasing the guys that got buildings everywhere.
All right.
So he's only got one. I'm not competing. I'd actually want to help him grow. You know what I
Okay.
mean, there's no competition. There's so much money in the world. Listen, do you watch the NBA,
Sometimes.
NFL?
All the time.
You're liable to be my customer.
Really?
Why
Why
not?
is that? Why am I liable to be your customer because I
Because
watch
the
football?
NFL, the NBA, they're nothing but brands that sit on TV and sell millions of other brands.
Mhm.
Every jersey that someone has on is another brand for another company.
Let me ask you a question. Because you're getting deep. So you're getting deep, right? What's your schooling background?
I dropped out in 9th grade, got my GED when I was 16, went to college at 17, dropped out of college, went back at 19, got 40 credits at Holyoke Community College, got a 3.5 GPA, dropped out again because I was going to school to become a nurse, and honestly it was just a backup plan. In case my business didn't work out, I can go get a job.
Okay.
So education, I got my GED,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm here. I learned from people like you and
Yeah.
business owners and other things like that.
You see, the reason I asked that question, right? This is the reason I asked that question is because whenever you see a person that owns a business and whatnot, right away you think that they're these brilliant people, right? That went through all this schooling, went to Harvard and all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? When you got brothers right here, okay, right here with a brain, okay, they're hungry, they want to eat, all right, and they have an idea, and they go out and make that idea work. I mean, anybody can go out and do crime, right? Anybody can drop out of school and sell drugs, right? Anybody can do that. I mean, those people are a dime a dozen, right? Even for those brothers that are out there that did that, you know what I mean? At some point, you wake up.
Right.
At some point, you get hungry, like my boy here, right? And at some point, you want to go out and you want to get yours, and this is what they're doing. And I'm proud of these brothers, man. Go ahead, man. I mean, I'm listening to you talk, and I'm saying this dude has to be a college graduate.
Nope.
You see what I mean?
23. I just turned 24 about 2 days ago. So no college graduate, and I wanted to just hop on something you said when you were saying that you started to refer about doing crime.
Right.
Springfield inner city is a lot of crime.
A lot of crime.
I come from it. I've seen it. I've
Same
been
here.
it. You know what I mean,
Same here.
that's just to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And you do gotta know that there's another way out.
Exactly.
Honestly, most people who had to, I believe, who had to touch the streets,
Mhm.
most of them are trying to work their way out.
Okay. What do you mean?
If you were forced into it, when you get into it, you deal with it.
Uh-huh.
But then you see that this, like, you had to do it you felt like you had to do it to do something.
Right.
And once you start to gain any traction, you understand that this is not it. This is not what I'm working for. I'm working through this to get where I want to go.
But see, the thing that impresses me, right? The thing that impresses me is that you brothers, I don't know if you guys did the same thing, but I'm just saying on the overall, is that you didn't bother to pick up a gun and shoot somebody.
Oh.
Okay?
no,
You didn't go that route. All right? I mean, I'm not a perfect angel, right? I've done my dirt in the street, and everybody knows. It's no secret, right? I mean, but there comes a time when you got to wake up. there comes a time when you got to start using what's up here and all your experiences and start moving forward. And these brothers are a prime example. You know what I mean? I mean, I walked up on this brother in the restaurant, you know what I mean? And we started talking. And the minute he opened up his mouth, he blew me away, man. I'm like, dude, you got to come on my show.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so here they are, right? So let's get back to P3.
I appreciate it.
Let's get back to P3. Now, okay, tell me something I don't know about P3, all the stuff that we talked about before. Tell me something that I don't know about P3. Something else.
Something else you don't know about P3.
Right.
P3 is really concerned about helping people. We are a team organization. Our team members know that they're on the same team. We're totally different than probably every other business that exists.
How is that? How
Because
you business?
I believe I'm different. I'm different.
I mean, how you different?
I believe I'm different from every other person that exists.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't met somebody who's
Just like you.
just like me.
Okay.
So as long as I'm that, this is my company.
Mhm.
We're gonna be our own entity. So with that being said, I want to run my business how I want to run it, and I want my employees to be valuable parts of society.
Okay. Hang on right there. Hang on right there. Now, he's not here no more. He left the room.
Right?
He telling the truth?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He a good boss?
Yeah.
Easy to work with?
Yeah.
All right. Really?
Very.
All right.
Well,
You're not just saying that, right?
No.
Okay, go ahead, brother. I gotta verify this stuff. Go ahead. I'm messing with you, man. Go ahead.
I'm with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I stand on my ground.
All
You know,
right.
You can ask them when I'm out. I'm really out the room. I'm really, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because I stand on my ground, and that's it. I don't budge for anybody
Okay.
but God.
Amen.
That's it.
Amen.
So whether that's just what it is. So I was like I said, well, I like to help people. And I'm teaching that to them
Okay.
because I'm helping them. I'm doing them a big favor.
All right.
None of them filled out an application. They all said, "Can I work?" And I said, "Show up."
Boom.
Just like that.
There
So
you
I'm
go.
doing them a favor.
Okay.
So they have to go back and return that favor to somebody else.
Pay it forward.
That's it.
I like that.
That's it.
I like that because I mean, a lot of times, man, we do stuff for people, and you know, the person wants you to reciprocate, and I'm like that a lot of times. But sometimes when people help me, right? Or let me put it this way: sometimes when I help a person and they come to give it back to me, I say, nah. You pay it forward. Help somebody else, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Each one help one, each one teach one. That's what it's about, man.
So that's
I like that.
I'm gonna build my whole business off that.
Amen.
It's
I like
easy.
that.
It's not, working and doing this marketing is an easy
Mhm.
thing. It's an easy concept. It's about having people skills. It's
Okay.
about talking to people, networking, and that's what I have to teach. Because like I said, I'm building entrepreneurs. I'm not really building detailers or
Mhm.
landscapers or marketers. I'm building people who can do what they got to do to eat,
You're building people to be able to survive.
to be able to survive and be a productive part of society.
Now I'm looking at your crew. I see you got all guys here. You got any females?
We have 3 female associates. We have Sam, we have Adrian, we have Janelle. Janelle is our administrative assistant. She runs the office. If you call my cell phone and I miss your call, you'll hear her voice.
Okay.
We have Adrian. She's like our outside manager. She's like our operations manager. She tells employees what I don't like. If I'm not there,
Okay.
she's like, he's not gonna be liking that. And
All right. All right.
that's what she does.
Wait,
And-
go ahead.
and then we have Sam. Sam was hired to be the administrative assistant. Then someone else wanted to work and had more skills in that position. So now Sam is learning. Sam cleans cars. Sam helps in the office. Sam helps do all types of things. She's doing something else, but she's learning from Janelle so she could become better and eventually fill that position.
Cool.
Sam's 16.
Okay, I was going to go there. What's the age limit to work for you? Is there one? And
No.
So what it is?
Well,
What is it?
Well, I'm taking you whenever you want to work.
Really? Because I got two nieces, man, that need work.
That need work.
That need work.
I have built enough work for me and probably a little bit of my employees to sustain.
Okay.
My employees are required to go get work
Okay.
because
Explain that.
explain that job security.
All right.
Job security. If you want your job, what are you doing for your company? If you anybody out there who has a job, you guys that work at Walmart, what are you guys doing for Walmart? Period. Walmart's helping you pay your bills. Walmart's helping you feed your children. Walmart's helping you helping whatever Walmart's helping you do. What are you doing to help your company? To secure your job. I make my employees help me because they want a job. They want to work. I'm doing them a favor. I take losses on some weeks to pay for them. And it's not just paying for them. On some aspect, they pay for the kids, they pay rent, they do all types of other things. So, and they have to help me work. They have to go out and pass out flyers. They have to go and talk to people. They have to go and shake people's hands. They have to go introduce themselves. Build up the company.
Okay.
That secures their job.
Okay. So we're going to take a break right now, pay some bills and whatnot. We're going to be back in about 60 seconds to 120 seconds. Depends on how long the commercial is. We'll be right back. You guys get on that.
Isitokuvela supplier milesi mina ngiyayisupporta kodwa
Simuka imali yakhe supplier mithina siyancane
ngiyazi bafethu ukuthi ngiyanqanywa mina ngicela ukuthi fill up the table count the empties.
All right, welcome back to Solo Productions, and we're sitting here talking with the members of P3. And okay, guys, I picked up this magazine, and it's called East Coast Savers. All right, for you guys out there that don't know, it's called East Coast Savers. And I was flipping through, and I found an advertisement for P3. Right? Tell me something about that. How'd you get in this magazine, and how much business does it produce for you, and yada yada yada.
Okay, this magazine right here is a friend of mine, networking. I met somebody in through business, and he sends this magazine to all the houses in East Longmeadow, and Hampden, Mass. So that's pretty much my demographic. That's where most of my customers do reside. That's where my client base is. So he offered me the opportunity to advertise with him, and believe it or not, I didn't even pay for it.
You pay for the advertising?
Didn't pay for the ad.
Hey, that's a blessing, right?
It's a blessing, but I do so much networking for him. I bring him so much income.
Okay.
This is a favor.
All right.
He just did me a favor, and that's mainly what P3 is about. Like I said, helping people.
Mm-hmm.
We do so much helping that when we do speak, you got us on this TV show.
Now you said something. During the last break, before the break. Okay, the last segment. You said that your employees, you're doing them a favor, and they have to go out and find work, right? Explain that again.
Explain that again. All right. You know how Kyle said he wants to own the business one day.
Right.
You maybe took that like he wants to own my company.
Yeah, I did.
No. He wouldn't be able to do that. He wants to be a business owner, but I'm training him to be. I want him to be a business owner. So he needs to go out and find work. If he never practices finding work, he will never be a successful business.
What do you mean when you say find work? Because
It's easier to find a customer than it is to find a job.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
It's easier to find a customer than it is to find a job.
All right.
Customer doesn't say, "Dude, fill out the application, please."
Right.
Customer doesn't say, "What's your background?" Customer doesn't say any of that. Customer
Right.
says,
How much?
"How much?"
Right.
And you give them a price, and you got to be able to land that price.
Okay.
So when he can get more opportunities to talk to people and make them a customer of some sort.
Right.
Right now it's landscaping, detailing, or whatever I've taught him to do. But he may have his own talents, his own things that he's good at, where he can provide a service to somebody.
You offer a lot of services. You offer lawn care, lawn maintenance, leaf removal,
Junk removal.
detailing. Tell me about snow plowing, man.
Snow plowing. We move snow. I mean, I've been going outside with a shovel since I was about 8.
Right.
I got a little bit of money, bought some snow blowers. I know how to use them. Same with a snow plow. And you turn it on and you move snow and you learn. Nobody taught me. I never see nobody going to snow plow school.
You see what I mean?
You go buy it and you use it.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? How you take the raw idea and turn it into an income? You know what I mean? That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. So, brothers, how y'all? Well, you've been there for a year. Let me ask you, Kyle, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you, what's it like working for P3 in the wintertime?
It's good.
Good?
Well, yes.
Brother,
good.
I'm not a wintertime brother.
Well, like
I'll be
personally,
like on the phone, like,
like-
yo, Andre, I'm not coming in, man. You know what I mean?
when I first started working,
Uh-huh.
I always thought like, yo, in the winter I'm gonna call out. Then I thought to myself like, if I call out, who's gonna help me pay for my car insurance?
That's right.
Who's gonna help me
That's
do what I have to do?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, it's better off for me just to go to work and suck it up. It's only some cold weather. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Might as well bust it out.
Get paid.
Get
You sound like
paid.
my mother, man.
Get
Get
paid.
paid. Come back tomorrow.
And that's growth, though. You see, he
Yeah.
said he thought about, he made a decision. He
Right.
thought about calling out.
Mhm.
And he had to think past calling out.
Mhm.
What happens when I call out? I don't get paid.
That's right.
When I don't get paid, what happens? Bills don't get paid.
There you go.
So I'm not calling out.
See, that I like that thinking. Mr. Wiggins, what do you think about working for P3 this winter? We're expecting a cold one, brother. It's going to be cold.
I'm ready.
That's it.
I mean, I'm willing to do whatever it has to take to, bring in customers or just, landscaping. Anything.
So now when you guys go out and you talk about bringing in customers, it's just like casual word of mouth thing, or do you actually go out and target a demographic or target people? You know what I mean? You have a strategy?
I
or-
target anybody who watches the NBA and the NFL.
Okay.
That's it. Those are my customers.
Why is that?
Because they have so many.
Oh. Okay. Makes sense, right?
Why am I not going for them? They have so
Okay.
many. If you watch those two sports,
Mhm.
I need to get you. Some way, somehow, landscaping, detail. How do I get you?
Okay.
If you watch the NBA, you watch the NFL,
Mhm.
you're watching it in your house. You have a home.
That's right.
Let me get your grass. How do you pay for your home? You go to work. Let me
Mhm.
clean your car.
Okay. Did I ask you the age limit? You said there
Age
was none,
limit?
right?
No,
There
you
was
want
no
to work.
to work with P3.
No.
I'm talking about little kids, man. You ain't gonna hire them.
Oh, age limit.
Yes.
Age requirement.
Age requirement. There you go.
Age requirement. I
Haven't
mean,
thought about it yet, huh?
if the government didn't give laws, it wouldn't matter. If you was 8, you wanted to
Mm-hmm.
work, because that's honestly, this is me. One day I went to go fill out for an apartment, and this is random, but the lady asked me as a identifying question,
Mhm.
what does your dad do? She wanted to identify who I was by what my dad did.
Mm.
He wasn't a business owner.
Okay.
Period. Well, not this business.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, I understand that at a young age, what a kid learns
Mm-hmm.
determines their whole life. If my dad was a plumber, at 8 I would have been plumbing,
Probably.
probably.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm 18, I'm a plumber.
Okay.
So if they wanted to come, I would do it. You have to. Right now, those are my family members who are that young working with me, because
Okay.
I have a brother who's 8
Right.
and he works.
All right. 8?
He works.
Works what?
He works. He cleans carpets. He can vacuum. He can work. You just have to let him do it.
You hear that? 8 years old.
I do it.
8 years
My
old.
little brother. I mean,
8.
but for really a job requirement, I say freshman in high school.
Freshman in high school?
Really, because there's laws, and then you gotta follow the laws. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got there's child labor laws and things like that.
There's also accountability because not all of our kids, okay, have the mindset of you guys. You know, some kids just think that a job is I can't wait to get paid, right?
They all come in like
But
that.
it's a learning process.
They all come in like that.
Right.
All of
right,
them. Every
right.
employee can't wait to get paid. Don't want to do no work.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to. I can't wait for these cars to get here so that I can clean them.
You know,
I brought those cars in.
You
Those
know,
are my cars.
My experience has been over the years. I got a long career working, right? And my experience, you probably believe this, but a lot of people don't believe this, right? Is that the less you work, the more money you make. The harder work that you do, the less money you make. Think about that.
Correct.
For a minute.
I opened my business. My grand opening was August 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Last week we expanded. I think about 2 weeks ago. I think I hired about 5 more employees.
Wow.
It was a big dip in profit margin. You know
Of course,
what I mean? A big dip.
you took on more people to eat.
I stopped cleaning cars. I just hired people to do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you yourself stopped cleaning cars. Now
I
you
stopped
got
cleaning.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
So while my cars are
see where
being
he's
cleaned,
going. Uh-huh.
I was in Kai and Eli's marketing. Met you.
There you go.
I'm on TV advertising.
There you go.
I'm making a whole lot more money than what I'd be doing cleaning those cars that I hire those people to clean.
So now you guys understand what you got to look forward to, right? Because
Yeah.
one day y'all might meet somebody in Kai and Eli's, man. So you're affiliated with them, right? Kai and Eli?
I'm affiliated with a lot of people, a lot of businesses. My network is pretty big.
Uh-huh.
If you need somebody to paint your car, I know a guy. You need somebody to cook you some good food, I know a guy.
You know
need
a guy.
somebody to get some catering, I know a guy. You need somebody to do anything. My network is pretty big. So
I heard that in the movie. I know a guy. What movie was that?
I don't know, but
I know a guy.
I know a guy.
I know a guy.
And that's
I
what
like
I go. And I'm the middleman.
Okay.
I make money.
So we're getting low on time. We're going to start with Mr. Wiggins. If there's anything you want to bring forward, tell us something about yourself, about the business, anything before we wrap up here.
Well, I actually graduated from Early College High School,
Mm-hmm.
which is located on Holyoke Community College campus.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I felt good about that, but, right after that, I didn't know what exactly I wanted to do.
Well, what did you study at? Was it
Um,
general studies or was it?
No, it was
specific?
just high school.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Finishing up high school.
Okay. Okay.
So I was thinking, like, all right, after high school, what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it dawned on me, like, yeah, I want to go back to school.
Wow.
But I started too late, and I told myself I'll start in January of
Uh-huh.
2015.
Okay.
So what am I going to do in the meantime?
There you go.
I'm going to work. You know what I mean? Have some money in my pocket, pay off school.
I like that. That's a very positive attitude, man. That's a very positive mindset. Because the mindset is different. How can I put this? The general mindset in Springfield is getting money. Okay.
Poverty.
Well, hang on a second. The general mindset in Springfield is getting money, but you got to look at the demographic that's speaking that, because brothers and sisters on the street, they talking about getting money legally. All right. The brothers and sisters that are in school, okay, got their mindset together and whatnot. You're talking about getting money above board legally, okay, and that's where it is. I mean, that's where it is. That's what we need to do, to start empowering our brothers and sisters, young brothers and sisters, man, to walk down this road rather than that road that leads to death and destruction, man.
You gotta teach
You know
them
what I mean?
how.
Huh?
You gotta teach them how.
Well, there you go. And here's the teacher right here.
Yeah.
Here's the
You gotta-
teacher right here.
Definitely.
Right?
You gotta teach them how, because nobody taught me. And I just got lucky. God stirred me right. God taught me. That's all. I can't say nobody did. But I didn't have an individual to show me, let's go work. Let's go do it the right way. Make good decisions. I had to learn the hard way. I did a lot of bad things, stupid things that I had to pay for. And there's no reason why his mom let me stay with them when I was not able to have a place to go. And I let him make those same bad decisions.
There you go.
Come work. Because this is the way that he's seen me make the bad decisions before. You know what I mean? And now he can see me follow me this way.
All right.
And we got to go get them. All of them. You know what I mean? Ones I don't know, ones I do know, because he said the same thing. What am I going to do after high school?
Right.
Because there's nobody to teach me what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, see, there's a lot of dead ends that people seem to think they're. Well, how can I put this? People see dead ends because they can't see past high school. All right, they can't see a future past that because there hasn't been all those elements or components in their lives to teach them this, or to show them this, or to give them that type of direction or drive to go there. All right, because let's be truthful. A lot of us are missing that component that's called a father. All right.
It really big on the father, really big, because it's not just one father. It'd be the father, the grandfather, the great grandfather. It's generations of where we're at, and that's why and if we don't stop it,
right,
our kids are gonna practice this.
You gotta break the cycle, man.
And we got probably about 9 kids gonna come out of us.
There you go.
That's gonna be dead, in jail. That's too many people. Honestly, it's too many people to do nothing.
Okay.
So we gotta start here, and when we do have kids, they go in the right way.
All right, Mr. Kyle, what you got to say, sir?
Well,
Other than you want to take over this man's business.
That's what I want my employees to feel, though.
but it's not like I'm trying to take over because I want to, like, I'm not trying to buy my way into it, but I want to be able to make him money where you be like, yo, you're making so much money for me, you should be able to take care of this and get right. Because, like, in my school, I go to Sci Tech. It's my last year, but my first 2 years, I learned business, like straight finance. I didn't do nothing else but finance.
Now they got Sci Tech?
Yeah, they teach us finance, TV and film. Like, now my senior year, I got nothing but like elective classes. I got psychology and like intro to film.
Wait. What are you talking about elective class? You're in high school.
Yeah, elective.
Oh, electives? What electives you got in high school? That's what y'all got now?
Yeah, that's what we got.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, when I was in high school, they said, look, this is it.
Math, science.
Well, like my freshman year, like I messed up because.
Well, let me give you a for instance. Anybody here go to commerce? What? Okay, I mean, nobody here is from the Big C?
Nope.
The Big C.
The big one, Central.
Central
right,
here.
right.
We're going to end this show now.
Right here.
Okay.
The big one, right?
The Big C was commerce, but
Those
ladies
go
and
big
gentlemen.
one.
All right, but anyway, when I got there, 10th grade freshman, right,
Yeah.
they gave me my curriculum and I saw typing.
Right.
I'm like, typing, really? That's for women. You know what I mean? but I had to take it. But I'll tell you, man, I've been using that since I learned it.
And it's a good
When I
skill
went
to
into
learn.
service, I was a 7023OB, a typist. You understand what I'm saying? When I got out, I had my first job in Milton Bradley on the computer, keyboard. Okay, I have not stopped using that skill. So the skills that we learned in school, I'm just surprised that they let you pick your own now.
Right.
Electives, that just threw me off.
Nah, I ain't picked no electives. They told me I needed this to graduate because, like, I passed all my Englishes, all my maths, but they told me they won't let me walk without electives.
Right.
So I just...
Really?
Certain amount of
Yeah.
credits you probably need.
Wow.
Requirements.
Okay.
Laws.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming on Solo Production Showcase Springfield. P3, man. These dudes are off the hook.
P3, we out here.
These dudes are off the hook, man. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having
You know,
us.
it's nice meeting you. All right, and that's another episode of Solo Productions. Now, you guys make sure that anybody out there with a car, need their car detailed, or their lawn cut or something, man, give these brothers a call.
All us.
Give these brothers a call. You can see it right there on the screen.
Can I show them back of my uniform?
Go ahead.
It says take pride in ownership.
Go ahead.
That's what we stand for. That's what we about.
There it is right there.
50 Maple Street is in Meadow. Phone number, you know what I'm saying? Take pride in ownership. You see it?
All right.
All right.
Okay, so that's going to be a wrap. Thank you for joining us today on Solo Productions. I'm Nate Patterson, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for having us.
There you go. Awesome, man. Awesome. We did it.
this is a game where like you can focus how to drive and focus on the road and move your hands and pretend this is the pedal where you start the engine and this is the key and pretend like you're really driving in a real car.
Why were you laughing? They had to play. I am playing cars right now in a race, and I'm versing all these people here, and it's kind of hard to do it because it's kind of hard to control like the person, because if you're going mighty fast, it's like hard to control him. And then like this is like the screen of the racing. They tell you what place you're on.
After dinner,
And
you and
what
Elijah's
place
gonna be drunk.
and normal. It's like you're on a real racing track. But sometimes you can like do this to practice if you're really driving, or you can just see your car.
What about if I said, but this
Speak
is
louder.
a feature? And you have to block them. It's like 4 in a row. And I'm trying to block this guy, but he's really not letting me. So I'm blocking him. Darn it, he blocked me. And if I make 3 more, I get 1.
This is a nice environment.
Come on, load, hurry up and load. We're going to math game.
Forest.
Back up. Some math game where you do multiplication. You have to fight a goblin with multiplication, because he has multiplication words, numbers on his belly, and if you don't get it right, he'll use his little stick axe, and he'll go like this, and then your goblin, then your character will fall. And this is a math game.
I'm going through traffic.
What?
See? You have to defeat him. Oh, and the robot. And sometimes the robot.
Okay.
And this is a pack game where you have to do the ABCs really high. Oh my god. S. R.
She can't do time. I can't.